so you can splice that
Hmm.
perhaps.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like a videographer when I was a kid.
Ah,
My dad used to have one of those big cameras, like way back in the
on
day.
your shoulder camera.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so ever since I was 7, I got to see at least how that works. So my brain thinks like that in
Hmm.
movies. So this is fun.
That's
But
awesome.
it's a muscle I haven't exercised in a long time. Yeah, I think this is helpful for me. And then what in terms of payment, is there what do we need to do there to make sure that we're copacetic? And then I think we have to send you, I don't know if Christina sent you an NDA. We'll have to get you to sign
Oh,
one of those for us.
sure.
Other
Absolutely.
than
That's no
that,
problem.
any standard things that you need from us, want to get you paid.
I appreciate that. So I think to be able to move forward, what we need to get from you is this is kind of how we can probably work, and depends on the timeline of what you want. I know that from our last conversation, you guys want to use this sooner rather than later. So
Yeah.
what we can start doing is, if you're going to follow the script pretty close to what we've got, we'll then start finding the visuals that we think are going to work really well, and we'll do a search for the like go through and find out the stock clips that we want to pull from. Now, how that works, just to kind of give you an idea, we have three different stock libraries that we pay to have an annual access to, and we can get a lot of great stuff. There's some that are high end quality, really good stuff that you'd normally pay a lot of money for. We get stuff there. We have others that are not as amazing quality, but there's more variety and everything in between. If there's a clip that we just can't find, and I don't foresee that with this here, but
Mhm.
like let's say there's a very specific clip that we need to get and we don't have it in any of our libraries, then we can go out to some of these others that you probably have heard of, like Getty Images or
Mhm.
Shutterstock, or Adobe Stock. Those are a paid per item, and so that would just be an extra charge for that, and we just charge what that piece is. Like I
Gotcha.
said, I don't foresee seeing that, but I just do want to let you know that if we go in the conversations, oh, this just isn't working, we're not finding what we're looking for, well, we'll then look at the premium side, and we can purchase them from there. Does that make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah. And then we have a subscription to, I think, Storyblocks.
Oh, great.
Um,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know if you use that one, but we have a subscription where we have unlimited videos. And we
Great.
were referred there by actually, I think it was by a editor or someone from PBS. Who
Oh,
knew?
okay. Cool.
Yeah. They said, "Oh, you should try Storyblocks because it." So if there's something that you see there, for instance, we can pull that too, if that
Okay.
matters. But
So
other
what
than that, that's good.
we'll keep that in mind. If we find something we like, we'll download the watermarked version, and then if you like it, we can grab it off of there or tell you what the number is, and you can download it and send it to us. That might be the simplest
Perfect.
way, but that's a great thing
Yeah,
to know.
absolutely. Yeah. Other than
So
that, I don't think there's any major questions that I have left. So I want to leave
okay.
time for you too.
Yeah, great. Um, I would say then your next focus would be going and doing the filming, and there's a couple options we can help out with there. If you want to set things up, do an initial recording, send it over to us, and we can just kind of look at it and say, yeah, this is looking great, or hey, switch this light over this way, or tweak this here, or can you bring up the lights in the back, whatever it may be. We have people that will do a test run, and we're happy to help out with that. Look at it first. That does take more time. If you want to just crack it out, great. We'll do our best to fix anything if it is off in post production. But the key thing for us to really move forward would be getting you speaking these things and getting
Okay.
your video.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I can probably drop you an audio track before I do a video.
Okay.
If I just needed to record on that. But the problem I would think would be the splicing of the video with that, right? If I were to do that. I think in terms of turnaround time, I know originally Christina wanted this done by the 4th. That's not going to happen. So we still have time. I think if we can get this done by the 11th, I think
Okay.
we're good. I so
Okay.
I'll work on this week. Try to get this to you no later than Wednesday.
Okay.
Um, if I'm inspired and just do like an audio recording of the script, I will totally get you that. And then the background, the video, I can do that. And then I think we'll send you an NDA. I'll see where we are with that. And then payment and all of that, plus our brand guide and logo files and font and all of that. Anything else?
I was just going to say, with filming, if it's faster for you just to do an audio track, I put in there optional. So we can
Okay.
have you talking on camera We don't have to. What that does help with is it helps establish a relationship with you. And if that's a key thing in them making that purchase decision,
Yeah.
that may be something to consider. If not, it's up to you. The key thing I think in this video is going to be the message, which I think is
Yes.
what we've organized well. So
Perfect.
keep that in mind. When it
Okay.
comes to payment, there's a link inside the quote or invoice that I sent you. And
Oh,
all you have to
okay.
do is just jump on there and pay a 50% down payment. Pay
Perfect.
half now, half when we're finished. And then the other thing I was going to say too, um, I think we talked about this before. I apologize. I have so many conversations. Sometimes I don't remember all the details, but if you like working with us, then from there, what we can do is set you up into a subscription and get you that lower hourly rate.
Yes.
But that's another conversation we can have after you see the work that we do.
Yeah, and remind me, what does that look like?
Yeah, I can pull that up actually here, I think. What basically happens is the more hours that you purchase, then
Mhm.
the subscription gets knocked down in its hourly rate. Let me just pull that up here real quick. So, for example, we have some clients that they're a little bit more price conscious, and
Mhm.
so they don't want to they want to take this a step at a time. And we created a really small package where you get 10 hours a month, and those you we just basically give those 10 hours, drop it from $60 an hour to $55 an hour. So you're just spending 550 per month. Sorry, I'm talking and doing stuff
No,
at the
you're
same
good.
time.
I
Let
go
me
through
switch
that
my
all the
screen.
time. No worries.
uh, yeah, here it is. So just real quick, I'll go through
Awesome.
this and I'll send this to you if I haven't already, but there's no contracts. We just ask for a 30-day notice. You get your hours every single month, and if you want to carry them over to the next month, awesome, we can do that. Some people, like, for example, don't want to do a lot in December, but they want to go headstrong in January, and so they just move their hours from December to January. We also do something kind
Mhm.
of cool where we'll help organize your files. So for some
Nice.
clients, I have another lady that's coming and doing a film shoot in a studio next week, and we've already filmed in a studio. And so each time we film, we can create a library. So if we ever need to go back and pull something, we can. Same with your graphics. We kind of set up a style guide on how your logo animates in, how your name comes up at the bottom, or any graphics we create for you. We keep that there. And then it's a really great way to just to talk through hours and budget. Hey, this project really needs to be nicer. This project, we need to keep it
Mhm.
simpler. We can talk through those things. All of what's included is obviously the video editing, audio editing, the motion graphics, the pulling from our stock footage libraries, but you also get graphic design if you need it. We have illustrators on our team that illustrate and do design. We even do logo creations for some of our clients because they need them. And then our strategy of helping you kind of figure out what to do with those videos and where. So there's the 10, 20, and 35 hours per month, and they're basically 550, 1,000, $1,500. Your hourly rate's dropping from 60 down to 55, 50, and 45. So again, if you purchase 20 hours, and let's say we go over and you do 25 hours, that just means we're going to bill those extra 5 hours at that $50 for your next billing cycle. And there's kind of a description down here of showing you how that works. So let's say first month you
Perfect.
use 5 extra, that then just gets tacked on to your next billing.
Gotcha.
So I can send that to you, but it sounds
That would
like
be great.
what we need to do is sign the NDA, get that logo and the style guide from you, the recording from you, and then just push forward and get a good visual put together for you. Is my internet having problems? Oh, shoot.